Hi, hello. Today is my week 256 for my weekly training. And for today or for this week, I tried to study this song titled Need You More by Teddy Swims. And yeah, before I say anything more, let's listen to the song first. This is the song.
Watching you getting dressed, putting your foundation on. You look at me through the mirror, smiling like there's nothing wrong. But you don't know what I know. Somewhere down the line, there's gonna be a time.
Yeah, we can stop there for now. There's going to be a little bit more to it than that. And so yeah, for this one, same. I found this song on New Music Friday on Spotify. And yeah, it turns out nobody has posted any guitar tutorial for this one, which is quite weird because this one is like number 4 right now on New Music Friday. But yeah, so I figure, hey, maybe I should shoot for like one of the popular ones, I suppose. So yeah, for this one, so if I'm gonna be rating this from how difficult it was for me to figure out the chords, so from 1 being the hardest and from 10 being the hardest and 1 being the easiest, I don't know, probably I'd give this one like a 5. I don't know why, because I mean probably because, well, yeah, it's 5. I don't know, because it took me a little bit of time, especially to figure out the chords for the pre-chorus sections. Later we're going to be talking about that. And then but yeah, I don't know, I was just really not feeling or I'm feeling a little bit lazy for today. I don't know, because I'm on leave right now. I'm on work leave. But anyway, so okay, yeah, but same song is very nice. I only ear trained ones that that I think sounds nice, which I'm not saying the rest of the other songs here on New Music Friday sounds bad. I'm not saying that. Okay, but anyway, all right, so for this one, it's going to be in the key of E flat major. Okay, and counting would be 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4. Okay, by the way, I'm gonna be saying it right now, I'm not gonna be posting any chord charts or tabs or whatsoever. So if you are looking for that, yeah, I'm not gonna be doing that. Hopefully you can still keep up even if I say the chords. So okay, so again, it's going to be in the key of E flat major. Okay, and most of the chords here are gonna be diatonic to E flat, except for just one chord particularly that's gonna be on the bridge. But other than that, I think again everything is just gonna be natural to E flat major. Okay, later you can also use a capo, but for this one, for now, I'm just gonna be using it without the capo. So yeah, okay, so for the intro, it starts with E flat major, half bar, goes to C minor, half bar, and the next bar it goes to, for this one you can just do an A flat major, or you can also do an A flat major 7 if you want. Okay, for half bar, and then B flat major for the next half bar, and then you do that chord progression for a total of 2 times, and that's going to be the intro already. Okay, after that intro, it goes straight to verse 1, and verse 1 is just exactly the same chords as the intro. Same counting for the chords, same number of bars, also with a repeat total of 2 times. Okay, and after verse 1, it goes to the pre-chorus, the first pre-chorus, and this is the one that, I don't know, took me quite a while to figure out the chords, but for me, what I'm hearing is, or are basically, I think C minor for half bar. There's the pre-chorus now. Okay, so C minor half bar, and I think G minor for the next half bar. For this one, you can actually also hear the bass that it goes on D. This one took me quite a while to figure out, but maybe instead of also doing a G minor, you can just basically think you're doing a G minor over D to follow the movement of the bass if you want. So just instead of strumming from the 6th, you can just strum from the 5th. Okay, so again, for the next half bar. And after that G minor, it goes to E flat major, half bar. And then C minor again for the next half bar. And then F minor for 1 bar. Okay, so if I'm going to be playing that pre-chorus, it would sound like this. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. And that's the first pre-chorus. Okay, after that, it goes straight to the first chorus. And the first chorus, the first half of the chorus, it's exactly the same as the intro and the verse. So basically, E flat major half bar, C minor half bar, A flat major or A flat major 7 half bar, and then B flat major half bar with a repeat for a total of 2 times. That's the first half. And then the second half is just ever so slightly a little bit different. For the second half, it goes to E flat major half bar, C minor half bar, and then this time, instead of going to A flat major or A flat major 7, it goes to G minor instead for half bar, and then B flat major for the next half bar, and then that chord progression, you also do it for a total of 2 times. Okay, with a repeat. So if I'm going to be playing that full chorus, it would sound like this. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then the second half. 2, 3, 4 in G minor. 2, 3, 4. Repeat again. And that's the first chorus. Okay, after that first chorus, and it goes straight to the second verse, verse 2, and verse 2 is just exactly the same as the verse 1, which is just exactly the same as the intro. After verse 2, it goes to the second pre-chorus. Second pre-chorus is just exactly the same as the first pre-chorus. And then after pre-chorus 2, it goes to the chorus 2, and chorus 2 is just exactly the same as the first chorus. Okay, now after chorus 2, now it goes to the bridge, and this is the part where there's going to be one slightly different chord that is not diatonic on E flat. So for the bridge, it goes first to F minor, 1 bar, G minor, 1 bar, A flat major, half bar, and then A flat minor for the next half bar, and then another A flat minor for 1 full bar. So basically, once you go to that A flat minor, you do it for like 1.5 bar. And that's a bridge. So if I'm going to be playing that bridge, it would sound like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Or 1 strum on that last A flat minor. I don't know. Okay, but yeah, something like that. And then yeah, after that bridge, it goes to the last chorus, which is the third chorus, and the third chorus is just exactly the same as the first chorus. Exactly same number of bars, same counting for the chords, and same repeats. And then after that full last chorus, you just basically end on E flat major for the very last chord. And that's pretty much it. Okay, so if you want to use a capo to make your chords a little bit easier, yeah, you can just basically put a capo on the 3rd fret. Okay, and for the chords that I've said earlier, if you've written it down, I'm just gonna go through them one by one. So you have E flat major, C minor, A flat major, B flat major, G minor, F minor, and then A flat minor. Okay, so for those chords, if you put a capo on your 3rd fret, so your E flat major becomes C, your C minor becomes A minor, your A flat major becomes F, your B flat major becomes G. Okay, your G minor becomes E minor, and your F minor becomes D minor, and then for the very last one, the A flat minor, so yeah, becomes just basically an F minor. Okay, so yeah, maybe for this one, I suppose for the first half, I'm gonna be playing without the capo, so up until to the end. So up until to the end of the first chorus, and then once the verse 2 comes in, maybe I'm gonna try my best to do it real quick and put a capo on that third fret, so you can also see how I would do it with the capo on. Okay, so yeah. Anyway, so yeah, I'm gonna be playing from the top all the way to the end. I hope I don't mess this up, and I hope I don't get copyrighted. So anyway, here it goes. Yeah, I guess something like that. Okay. So yeah, again, I mean on that pre-chorus, yeah, I'm not really quite sure of that. I suppose yeah, I do hear that C minor going to, I guess, G minor with that D bass a little bit, but again, I'm not really quite sure of that. And then the next ones also, I'm not really quite sure if it goes to E flat major, to C minor, to F minor. But yeah, I mean, like always, I'm never gonna claim that I'm 100% right to any of the chords that I just did here right now, particularly for that pre-chorus right there. So if you have some better choice of chords than the ones that I did here, feel free to correct me in the comment section down below. Just please be nice about it. But if you think the ones that I did here are fine or sounds good to you, then yeah, you can use this video to learn and play the song. Good luck with that. So again, this is my week 256, and that was Need You More by Teddy Swims. That's pretty much it. Bye.